Howdy, folks, and welcome back to Marvel Secret Invasion. We're up to episode 4, Beloved. And I got to be honest with you guys. This show is not as good as I hoped it would be. That doesn't mean it's bad necessarily. I don't think I would rank it necessarily at the bottom of the Marvel Disney Plus shows, but it's just not really exciting me yet. It was in the very beginning because I was like, yeah, Nick Fury's back. Skrulls are back. It's awesome. But then the show has been just so slow and very slow to progress and move along the plot that I'm starting to kind of get frustrated with it, It reminded me a lot of, it does remind me so far a lot of the Netflix Marvel shows, which had that problem. They started out with a bang, then there was a long, slow part, then there was an exciting part in the middle, and then there was a long, slow part, and then there was a really great ending. And I love the Marvel Netflix shows, except for the slow parts. And I'm liking this except for the slow parts. So last week they killed off Gaia, it appeared. There's a lot of rumor and speculation online that she isn't really dead, that somehow she got superized maybe. And maybe she survived it and she faked her death when she was shot. Don't know. If they killed Gaia, it's kind of weird that they would kill off two pretty main-ish characters, I would say. I mean, Gaia is fairly main, at least secondary characters with her and Maria Hill. So I don't know. It's just another reason why I'm having not the greatest reaction to this yet, in a sense that of my enjoyment of it overall. But we have a few more episodes to go. So I can't judge the entire thing yet until I've seen it all, so we might as well get started on episode 4. Here we go. Okay, that's the Gaia death. Oh no. Oh. Wait. This is telling us a couple things. One, Gaia read her mind or accessed her memories. This is the doctor. So okay. So I was saying, why are humans working with the Skrulls? They're not. The human doctors who were doing this super stuff were Skrulls. They were captured, and Skrulls impersonated them and got all access to all their memories and skills and stuff. So the couple that we see are Skrulls, which might be why they're so kind of antagonistic towards each other. They're not really married, But she's accessing the memories, and they show in the flashback here that she grabbed some of the super serum, apparently injecting herself. So she is super. So the theory is correct. She faked her own death. Well, she was shot, but she has enough some kind of superpower that lets her heal. So, and we're going to see it. Yep, there it is. Extremis, yep. That old Iron Man 3 thing, Extremis. Now, didn't Extremis also affect people's minds to some degree? I mean, it didn't really affect Pepper, although it did make her a bit aggressive. But doesn't it make them overly aggressive? I thought it did that. I don't know. But yay, Gaia's still alive. Paris. 2012. Okay. So this is 2012 is 4 years on. This is Avengers Ultron time frame, right? 2012? No, 2012 is a main Avengers time frame, not Ultron. Main Avengers is in 2012 in Paris. Also, Iron Man 3 happened after that. Iron Man 3 might have been late 2012, right? Because it was right after Avengers. Maybe this is an Extremis flashback? I don't know. Find out. Just trying to figure out where we are. I was going to say, there's obviously a Skrull agent here. It's his wife, though. These are all the things. These are all the things that you seem to have abandoned, though, Mrs. Fury, by siding with the bad guy. Hopefully, you still have those beliefs. You still agree with them. Yeah, please don't. Well, some people are speculating that they had picked her to kill Fury, but she wouldn't. She couldn't, right? It is Rhodey. A lot of people said that sounded like Rhodey on the phone. They didn't have a name on the subtitles, so I wasn't sure. I wasn't 100% sure it was his voice. It sounded kind of like his voice. But yeah, I guess it was. I guess he is a Skrull.
I'm the one telling you to kill Fury.
Yeah, they picked her to kill Fury. She's not going to do it, guys. I don't care how angry she was or mad or sad. I think she loves him. I really do. I mean, they're showing these flashbacks for a reason. She's not going to do it. I don't know how it's going to turn out, but she's not going to do it.
Two occupants of that lovely
Oh my goodness.
of yours.
Did she know she's being bugged, or did he bug her?
Is catching a bullet.
Okay, so Fury now knows that Rhodey is a Skrull. I'm wondering if she knows she's bugged and he knows that she's saying this because she has to, or if he's just if he's taking her at face value, or realizing that she doesn't want to kill him, and that little bit about he's broken was her trying to say don't kill him. I'm really curious. I kind of need to know now if she knows she's been bugged. All right, she's met up with her father.
Don't you want to live in your own skin?
Of course I do.
She wants to be with her father, but she also wants to have a home or a future where they can all be themselves outside of their human skins. And he has a plan. I guess if he saves them, he can say, hey, we've done this. We've done a lot of stuff for you in the past. We've been working for your side for a long time. Give us something. Give us a homeland, basically. So what are they going to get, like a reservation where they can be themselves? Or what? I mean, it's 1 million people. Is he hoping that they can all... I mean, the way he said it, and she reacted to that, is that we're going to stay amongst the humans. And she's like, don't you want to be in your own skin? And I don't know. I mean, I don't think they'll be welcomed around in their own skin very easily by a lot of people. So they would have to go somewhere secluded. And this is why I think she's like, you don't really have a plan. None of this makes sense.
The goodwill about.
Did that say something Carter on that bench? I just noticed. I go back.
Not who I've become.
Something Carter, 1933. It can't be, or 32. It can't be Peggy, right? No. Because then in World War II, she'd been a teenager. I wonder if that's anybody we know about in the MCU, or if it's just a coincidence that it looks like it says Carter. Or we're going to get the answer of whether or not she knows she was being bugged. So the reason he just said, Fury, we need you at work things. He didn't tell her he was fired, right? Did he? If he didn't tell her, then that was his way of trying to indicate that he didn't hear her conversation. That he's still in the dark. Now I'd have to remember, in episode 3, did he tell her that? I know she knows he's fired, but did she find out from some other sources? What I'm getting at, I can't remember.
By far and away, the greatest mistake.
Oh boy. Oh, okay. Not that he married her was his mistake. His mistake was how he treated her and how he abandoned her. Okay.
I don't know that if I had a chance to do it over again, that I'd do anything different.
Okay, she definitely knows now.
What you wanted from this life, even so?
He remembers. I still don't know how this is going to go down. If they actually did it, pulled the trigger. They both missed on purpose.
I'm not sure if this means we should get divorced or we should renew our vows.
If I'd been my true self.
Ooh. No answer to that question? Interesting. Not even an implied answer. I mean, he did touch her face, which kind of says yes, but...
Guess we'll never know.
What does the guess we'll never know mean? Because it's too late to know for sure? Or because he doesn't think he's going to live through it? I can't really identify Skrull. Is this Gaia or is this his wife? I think it's young, so it's probably Gaia. Yeah, blue eyes or the contacts. I don't remember, but it's young, so it's probably Gaia. Let's see. Oh no! It's neither, but isn't that a female? Wasn't that a female Skrull? I mean, obviously they could become males because we had the Gravik becoming a little girl. Obviously they can change genders, but that was weird. I thought that was a female Skrull, so I was sure it was going to be like Gaia or something. Oh, cool. But the good news is Fury knows he's bad. He's a bad Skrull. I bet you Fury's here, actually. Oh, yeah.
Fury, what the hell?
Now, did yourself on this one.
I have to admit, I'm really excited to look forward to how this plays out. Because you know Fury's going to kill him, or do something, capture him, kill him or something. He just totally has the upper hand here.
It's inside the U.S. government.
Rhodey still doesn't know that he knows. This is so juicy.
It's Pappy, because baby.
It was nanotech. He wasn't lying.
Oh, yeah.
That's the same guard who had his arm basically broken by Fury. That's awesome. Continuity is great. That's a fairly accurate presidential motorcade.
Transit to the sun.
So they're making it look like the Russians, but they're using an American chopper. Okay. Okay, let me get this straight. Again, nitpicky, I'm sorry, because I'm big into military stuff. So they've got an anti-aircraft ground-to-air, surface-to-air missile that is not guided. It basically is a point-and-shoot missile. If that's a guided missile, it doesn't matter if the pilot kind of like nudges to the side a little bit. It's not heading at the line it was aimed at. It's heading at the heat source. I mean, I granted, if he turns like at the last second, aggressively and violently, it could theoretically miss it. But that's not what happened. He just kind of gently nudged to the side, and it went whoosh. Anyway. Okay, handguns aren't going to do much with body armors. Nor will shotguns. That'll work. Come on. I mean, what's in this shotgun? Come on. And why is a very well-trained Secret Service agent firing when he's not behind cover? He's just out in the open? That doesn't make any sense either. There you go. Oh, I knew Talos would die. Oh, he knows what that is. Fury knows Extremis. I guess he considers it a win. The attack on the president still looked like it was Russians. They kept calling Russians. And he got rid of one of his big enemies, his big rivals. Talos, he thinks he's already killed his daughter. So to him, I guess this is a success, even if he couldn't get the president. Wow. Special guest star Colby Smolder still, but she's not in this anymore. I understood that in the second episode since they had flashbacks, but maybe I didn't watch the previously on. Maybe they had her in there too. So, yeah, no final scenes, of course, no after credit scenes, which makes sense. So this was better. This was more fast paced than the previous ones. I like it. My hopes are still alive that I will really thoroughly enjoy this. I'm sure I will when it's all over. It was just getting really slow, and I'm glad it sped up a bit. But man, now Talos. Okay, Talos I think is really dead. I don't think he had Extremis or anything else. He wasn't a super Skrull. The shot really wounded him, but the stab through what looked like the heart, generally, I mean, if that's where his heart is, whatever it was, Gravik knew where to stab him to kill him, and he did. So it looks like he's dead, which is going to break Gaia, of course, because Gaia is still... the question is, will she honor the plan her father had to just keep doing good and they will see you for who you are? Or will she go rogue? And, because obviously she can't go back to Gravik and do his group because she was a mole and he can't trust her and he tried to kill her and thinks she's dead. So what's going to happen there? I don't know. Fury and his wife, it looks like, yeah, I like how that resolved. Them both deciding that they weren't going to kill each other. And then realizing that she's on her own and she's going to be hunted too now. And like she said, I'm a big girl. I can handle it. Fury saved the president. That'll probably get him his job back. Will the president believe him if he says that Rhodey is a Skrull? Will Fury just kill Rhodey, knowing he's a Skrull? He used him as a tracker, but his usefulness is pretty much over, unless he's going to use him to then go to Gravik. But would Rhodey ever actually physically meet with Gravik? I don't know. I wouldn't think so. It'd be too dangerous, even if he didn't have a tracker on him, right? Somebody could see him and or follow where Rhodey was supposed to have gone and figure it out. So I don't know what value he will be to Fury moving forward. I think he'd rather have his friend back, honestly, but that won't happen if he kills Rhodey, the Skrull Rhodey, right? Because more than likely, then Gravik would just kill the real Rhodey. What would be the point? Or make another one, basically, one way or the other. So cool, exciting. Like I said, Gravik had this as a success. He had his attack, made it look like the Russians did it, killed one of his big enemies, the general who was opposing him. Yeah, to him, it's a success, and that's the way it's going to look. So that's interesting. Will the president discount anything that Skrull Rhodey says about Fury killing Kobe Smulders, killing Maria Hill, and will he even give him his job back if knowing that he saved his life? So I don't know. But I'm now kind of pumped for the next 2 episodes. I want to see where it goes. Now that the ball seems to have been rolling, it's almost like a lot of people speculated that this was going to be a movie initially, and then they turned it into a 6-part series. And it kind of feels that way. It kind of feels like the first 3 episodes were almost added to give a lot of stretched out background, character stuff, and emotional stuff, and just slow stuff that I don't usually like. And then it seems to be kicking off now, you know? So if that's the case, then I think there'll be some slow stuff here and there in the next couple of episodes, but hopefully they'll be pretty packed with some movement on the part of the story, and I'm going to enjoy that. So let me know what you thought in the comments below, and are you looking forward to it? Did it improve with this episode for you? Were you struggling like me with it being a little slow? I know that my co-hosts on our podcast, Tuning into Sci-Fi TV, also had the same opinion. It was kind of slow and wasn't really what they expected. So I wonder if this improved for them. I'll talk about them talk about this with them on the weekend and see what they think. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.